Hello, my name is Shaka Johnson, and I'm here today to discuss my assignment, which is the professional disposition in the teaching profession. So I'll just start out by reading the first question. It says, what is a special education teacher's role in supporting learning, improving, planning, and practice, upholding professional expectation and ethics, and collaboratively advancing the profession? So number one, what is the special education teacher's role in supporting learning? So I believe that you need to create a learning environment, and this needs to focus on problem solving, inquiry, critical thinking, and intellectual curiosity. And what I mean by that is create an atmosphere where your students can ask questions. You can create assignments that they have to problem solve. The answer is not right there for them, but through contextual clues and for themselves picking up on information, they're able to solve the problem through critical thinking. We must have them engage in strategies and actions that support students' discovery, new ideas, and building cognitive process through their own inclinations. Okay, so we need to be able to use observation, contextual, and assessment data that's relative, and performance information like formative and summative assessment data. And that way we can plan assignments accordingly. Okay, and then how do they practice? Practice by giving assignments based on their learning level and learning ability after you have properly assessed them. How do we uphold professional expectation and ethics and collaborate in advancing the profession? So upholding professional expectations. I believe that we need to be lifelong learners, and we need to seek opportunities for professional development, research, stay on top of current trends and laws that may affect education, stay active in professional organizations. There's always more to know, and there's really benefits from research and development that can help you. It goes a long way inside the classroom and out. All right. So, and then as far as advancing ethics. So ethics are huge. You need to be transparent, honest, uphold your end of the bargain, do what you say you're going to do, and make sure that you're honest and you're fair in your treatment. And the last one is about advancing the profession. So that one's huge. I think these standards that we're discussing and we're learning right now go a long way in implementing. So high expectations, fairness, professional conduct, compassion, advocacy, dedication, diversity, and honesty all will help advance the profession. All right, question number 2. It says that what dispositions that you currently possess will help you become a successful teacher. I believe that out of the 10 dispositions listed, I'm going to go over a couple that I believe I currently possess. So compassion, very compassionate. Again, I stated earlier, I connect with my students inside and outside of the classroom, beyond just life in general, to make sure that they understand what's ahead of them and what's going to be facing them. Advocacy, I'm going to fight for my students, make sure they're receiving the services they deserve, and make sure they feel inclusive. That's a big proponent in the special education field, is sometimes they feel embarrassed. So I'm going to make them feel inclusive. And then honesty, I think I'm very honest, I'm transparent. Dedication, committed. I'm going to do what it takes to help my students. If it takes coming before school or after school, I'm going to make sure that I'm here. And respect for diversity. I'm going to make sure that I'm invited to all, and I research and get, celebrate the history from all of my students. Make sure I understand them, their foundation. What I can work on, reflection and curiosity. Reflection is I can improve, to reflect on what I've done and then critique it, and I can improve on that. I need to do that better. And then curiosity, I need to be able to allow my student to explore and be curious about the learning process. All right, and then the last question here says, what effect could personal biases have on expectation that teachers have for their students, and how could these biases affect the relationship the students have with their families? So first of all, personal biases should not be in the classroom. That's number one. But I believe some of the biases I've experienced and seen has been cultural diversity, social economics, learning abilities, linguistics, which is a language barrier, gender. These biases could affect the relationship that you have, and it can almost it can deter and take away from the educational process, because you're already predicting based on these biases, what your students can do. And it can also definitely affect the relationship with the families. It can, you're going to not get any support from the family. They're not going to trust you, and the students are not going to give you effort. And it's going to be a poor reflection on the faculty, the administration, and the school district. So there you go. That is my thoughts and my where I think about the dispositions. Thank you.